I think the government have introduced many measures which will help North East businesses. I think most of the help has been targeted to small companies rather than larger companies. However, it is interesting that certain tax breaks for multinationals have been introduced, which should help the large businesses in the region. There was a planned tax increase for small companies from 21% to 22%. That will no longer take place next year and instead will be deferred. That's obviously going to help small businesses, and that was wished for. In terms of using losses, the government used to allow you just to carry back your losses against profits for 1 year. Now you'll be allowed to carry it back for 3 years, but there are restrictions on the number of losses you can carry back to £50,000. I think the main surprise was that national insurance will be increased from 2011. This will be both for employers and employees. That was a surprise in the sense that it will become more expensive to employ individuals going forward, which I think is an unusual move in the current economic climate, although it is a way of paying for some of the tax decreases that we've seen today. I also was surprised that the personal allowance for people paid more than £100,000 is going to be restricted going forwards, and we'll now have a 45% tax rate for the top 1% earners. That's people who get over £150,000 a year. I think it's a surprising move, given that for the last 10 years of the Labour government, they haven't raised income tax at all from the rates they inherited. Having said which, it's a good way of showing that they will reverse the tax cuts in due course, and is a way of sort of emphasising the prudent nature.